Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
Jace's butthurt is screaming loud and clear.
Lucky for me, I get to see what goes on backstage. Lucky for me, I get to kind of hang out. I get to see what goes on backstage. You guys don't. You guys are like just watching, see what's going on the screen. But I get to see like everybody in a little bitty box. what goes on in video behind backstage, right? So there was Jace's picture in the video. I could see Jace going, "You motherfucker, you motherfucker."
I was just there looking all pleased for myself.
It's a fucking good photo, Jace. Just suck it up.
He's mad because he's smiling in it.
You've got pretty lights, you've got bells, you've got more lights than a Christmas tree. What more could you want?
Oh my, look, there's dimples. He was grinning. Jace.
Oh.
Eat your cheeks.
He's like, you just need to leave. Just need to leave my buddy Jace alone tonight. This is his first go around tonight. This is his first live with us. It took some convincing to get him here, so we got to be easy on him.
Well, I'm glad he's here.
I am too. Hello, Temple. How are you doing this evening, Ina? So we want to give a quick shout out to Ina. I know her and her husband, or husband has COVID. So I know they're not doing well. They're kind of under that quarantine time now. So let's hope for a speedy recovery for her husband, Alex. DNTV, what is going on, people? Good evening.
Hello.
Hello, Annette. How are you doing? Jeanette, good evening to you. Jace loves Christmas. Jace loves
Ina spotted it fast.
I'm telling you now, don't you start as well. I mean, I love you, Ina, but don't start.
Don't start. The next thing you know,
I just love how much it stands out.
next thing we know, we're gonna have Jay so convinced for Christmas that was the Metal Moose promo pics. We're gonna have like on the horns of the moose. We're gonna have like Christmas lights. Ain't that right, Jace? Moose horns with Christmas lights.
I'm gonna pin you.
Because I'm tired. He goes, I hate Christmas.
You
That's
may
all right.
the boss, but I am gonna come and get you.
Mary Beth says, hi, Jace.
Hey, MB.
Ina says, thank you, guys. You're more than welcome. So we got Bob Bones is in the house. Mr. Bob Bones. He says, smashing photo of Jace Boy Payne.
Bob, you can fuck off and all.
Jeanette, thank you for stopping by and saying hello. I hope you have a good rest of your evening at work. Do not talk back to HR, Jace. What have you done to these ladies? Look, Bob says, Merry
piece of heavy metal pirate.
Bob says, Merry Christmas.
Christmas.
Look at him. Isn't he clever with words? Like he's got a.
Bob, you only live 300 miles away from me. I will find you.
Oh, I'm only like 40 miles away and you can't find me.
Good evening,
You're
Drew.
first.
How are you doing, buddy?
Hi, Drew.
Hey, Drew.
We got hello, Facebook user.
Hey,
I don't know who the Facebook
user.
user is, but hello. Good evening, everybody. So we just got Bruce Hamtaro the third. Shall we? Shall we say hello to Bruce?
Hi, Bruce.
Hang on, let's say hi to Bruce.
Yes, let's get Bruce on.
There's our Bruce. There's our Bruce. And actually, Jace he actually won the contest, didn't he? He actually won the contest to name our buddy, our hairless hamster. That's our
True
new
fact.
mascot now. He's our new mascot now. So we got Jace on tonight. We've been meaning to get him on the last couple of weeks, but work has gotten in the way, so we had to kind of switch and move things around a bit. But we got him on this week. We got our ladies Dawn and Faye, and you guys are watching Speak of the Devil. So this is kind of like a community news, music, entertainment, blah 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 type of show. Like it's news,
Blah, blah, blah.
it's news, music, and blah blah blah.
Lots of blah, blah, blah.
Lots of blah, blah, blah.
Lots of blah blah blah. A little bit of music news, but lots of blah blah blah.
Hey, we're having fun. We blah, blah, blah. We want to.
Yeah, why not, right? We got Scott Tuttle. How are you doing this evening, buddy? Look at everybody just saying, please share this out. Yes, please share this
Yes, you
out.
guys share.
All hail Bruce. All hail the Bruce.
Yeah.
Bruce is amazing.
True
I
fact
love
right
him.
there. Love you, Ina.
Devil be my judge, Louisville, Kentucky. What's up, my brothers and sisters? How are you doing tonight? Dave Woolhams. Good to see you. All right, so tonight's a little bit about community news. So,
Dave.
do you know this band? Do you know this person? Uh-oh.
I don't.
I don't either. But hello, anyway. Maybe it was like a band that Jace maybe worked with. I don't know. But yeah, maybe not. So hi there, Ina. We got Scott Tuttle. He's like, hey, how's everybody?
Getting anything, boss?
He's like, I'm not getting anything. I'm just waiting for my internet to catch up, guys. Don't mind me. So we got a little bit of news tonight. Then we're going to do a little segment where we're calling it the Pirates' Hidden Treasures. It's kind of like Jace's like top 10 current event news, right? Kind of, sort of, right?
Hey, Jace brings it. I'm excited.
New releases from underground bands. There's been a shed load over the last 5 days, and I've had to whittle it down to top 10 of some of my favourite bands, and I've got some exclusives for the House of Pain and Metal Moose as well. One of which is going to shock all of you.
Ooh,
True fact.
we like surprises.
I love surprises. I mean, it is Jace's favorite time of the year. It's Christmas, and apparently, apparently, Jace likes to give, and it's that giving time of year, right? So I'm looking forward to that. So what kind of stuff is going on around in you guys' neck of the woods? I know, Faye, you got some stuff coming up this weekend, Friday, right? You're going to be going to seeing your band you work with one last day, and they're doing their release show, aren't they?
Yep, they're doing the album release show at the Fighting Cocks
The Fighting
at Kingston. So
Good British pub name right there.
I mean, right? Could you imagine everybody just sitting around at the pub and they're all just all of a sudden out of nowhere it's a cockfight? Boom!
I'm hoping there won't be any of those.
Everybody's
But
pants
with one
down their
last day in Trouble County, you never know what's going to happen. So
everybody's pants just drops to their ankles. The next thing you know, everybody's cockfighting.
if it does, send me the link to the show, and if anything does happen
boss,
like that, I'll just
we've
join
heard about
quick.
your.
What's that, Jace?
I mean, to be fair, boss, we've told you about releasing your sexual pleasures out on air.
What's my motto?
I mean,
What's
we
my
all know
motto,
you're like fucking
Jace?
dinosaurs.
What's my motto? What's my motto, Jace? Release those inner demons. I ain't got shit to hide. Me or my dino rubber duckies. You can
All your
take that
fucking
shit and
Daisy
sell
Dukes as well, eh?
You can take that shit and sell it right
I
down
mean,
my
you
tub.
literally ruined one of the best songs King Voodoo released by showing a video of you dancing
Hey.
in Daisy Dukes with dinosaurs.
I
It's not
need
my
to
fault.
see this video.
It's
I
not
haven't
my
seen it
fault. I lost. I lost. I
yet. Where's
lost.
this video?
Then you wore a cowboy hat.
Where's the
But
picture, Sid?
You are that dino wrangling,
Sid, where's the
Daisy
picture?
Duke wearing, showering buffoon, aren't you?
It's true. It's true. Hello, Tisha. Tisha, good evening. It's true, Jace. Look, what do you want me to do? It is a great song. I can't help it that I lost. It was my matter of fact, what even worse, it was my birthday weekend, and I lost. I still lost the questions, but I was teamed up against 2 different bands. Cut me a little bit of
Is it on your
slack.
profile, Sid?
No.
I
Why?
know.
Why
You
would?
asked Bob nicely, he'll send it to you.
Why would I leave that up, Faye?
I'm hoping. I haven't seen it.
That you're never going to see it. It's one of those things. It's like one of those things, like tonight's show with Jace. It's those. It's those pirate hidden gems that you're never going to see. It's one of those hidden treasures.
Bob, do us a favour. I know Bob Bones is
Come
watching.
on,
Bob,
Jay.
send
No,
Faye the
Jace,
video,
don't you
please.
do it. No, Jace, don't you do it. Don't you do
Jace,
it.
you better
Fuck.
stay with us.
Too late. Fuck. My wife's got into the game now.
Oh,
In
I
fact,
have-
Mrs.
I have
Bridgestone's
the
got it
video.
as well.
Alexis, send it to me on Messenger, and then I'll put it up on the screen.
This is straight garbage. This is straight garbage.
well, hey, Karma, y'all was giving Jay shit. You finna get it.
I don't look. At least I'm a man of my word, and I lost a bet, and I did what I was told that I would do, and I did it. I hopped in a fucking tub, got in my wife's clothes, and hosed myself down with the shower head as King Voodoo's dragging me into the water, is playing with my squirt gun dinosaurs. Piss on you guys.
You roll it over here.
Wait till you see the pictures. Only thing that's going to be rolling is what the vomit coming back out your mouth. Through your throat, out your mouth is what's going to be rolling out.
Fuck right there.
I'm just messaging your wife.
There you go. Annette Locke.
It's not
Annette Locke
happening.
has just asked who wants to see the video. So viewers, and you're watching right now, say watch this video. And then Bob, I want you to stick it on Facebook straight away.
What? It's not going to get on the show.
Well, I can hold it out like that.
No, it will. Look, no, I can do this right here.
I'm fucking dead. Oh, God, my ribs hurt.
All right, Jace. You know what time it is, buddy? We need to get serious a bit. It's time for Jace's. Let me get a proper video. Hang on.
Can we stop laughing?
I can't stop. Fuck. I can't stop. As soon as I stop, I start thinking about it again. I'm like, fuck. This video's going to get out. And all I can do right now is just laugh it off. All I can do is just laugh it off.
Shout
Fuck.
out to my brother.
We love you,
Shout out
boss.
to my brother from another mother, Kevin McCarty. Thanks for tuning in, buddy.
Hey, Kevin, thank you for
Hey,
tuning
Kevin.
in. All right, so, Jace, it's time. It's time. Let's get a video here. Let's get the news video up. It's time for Jace's Christmas Hidden Gems. I'm kidding. It's time
Oh.
Say Christmas, you all know Christmas. Hold on.
for.
I have got some beauty over the next couple of days. So, oh, would you stop laughing? I've got some serious business here, ladies and gentlemen.
We got you, buddy.
All ears, moose.
We're listening.
Only joking. Anyway, yeah, so the top 10. I've got a nice top. I had a little 50 odd. However, these are the top 10 in 5 days that have just released new music or coming up. And there's a nice little treat for you all that's going to shock you completely. However, so Swedish metalcore band Imminence have just dropped their new single Alleviate. Now, if you're a fan of bands such as Architects, in In a Heart's Wake, you're going to absolutely love this song. Now, Imminence have been absolutely smashing it for the last couple of months now. They've been dropping singles here and there, and they are one of the top Swedish metalcore bands right now. So you need to go and get some of their music. At number 2, we've got Eyes Wide Open, another Swedish metalcore band that have been absolutely smashing it. If you're a fan of Killswitch Engage, which of course most of you will be, because who doesn't love Killswitch Engage? They've just released their new single, Through Life, and it's off their up-and-coming new album, which is due out very, very soon. Staying in Sweden, because in a minute, Sweden and the Scandinavian area is absolutely smashing on the metal scene. Now, they've just released, so Orbit Culture have just released their new single, Strangler, and it's off their EP, Shaman. And if you're a fan of Trivium, now we all know Trivium's just released their new album as well. And if you haven't got that, you need to get it because it's an absolute corker. But
I do need to get that one.
Theirs, and if you're a fan of Metallica, you do. It is brilliant. It's probably one of the best albums released since Shogun. True fact. And I'm a big fan of McAfee. I think it's Pale Death and like Typo.
We seem to be having some technical difficulties.
Okay, he's back now.
We're back.
There he is.
Anyone like Typo Negative?
Yes.
Yeah. If you're a big fan of Typo Negative, there's a top quality band out there right now called a Powerhorse named Daft. Don't know if any of you have heard of them. They're absolutely amazing. They've just released their new single, Slave to the Master, and they've just released their new album, Infernum Terror. And if you're a fan of Typo Negative or Faith No More, another need to. However, we're coming to the UK now. Coming back to the UK. Oh, excuse me. I've had too much tea. UK metal quartet Arcdown have just released their new single, Made of Misery, and it's off their up-and-coming album, Terra Phasma, due for release on the 3rd of December. 3rd of December rings a bell, doesn't it, Faye?
It does. Can't think why.
December
One
3rd.
last day album release, maybe.
Maybe. Maybe, so we can get that in there as well. One Last Day are also about to release their new album, Chapter Wrecked.
What?
We got a bit of lag.
You cut out, yeah.
It's okay. You'll catch up.
I know, I'm not sure what you said.
I live in the middle of the sticks. Yeah.
There we
I
go.
live in the middle of the sticks, so internet's really bad here. I've got to get the hamster working. Apologies, ladies and gents. My internet is terrible. Move on. So, this is going to be the nice little twist. One knows we hate Christmas.
We
I detest it with every fibre of my being. However, there is one time of year that I do get excited because I've got you a top quality band that I've been supporting for the last 4 years since being a DJ. Now, the band have been releasing for the last 8 years. Now, every one of them is amazing. And Corners of Sanctuary from Philadelphia are about to release their new single, Rocking Holiday. And I've already had a listen to it. Not going to lie, I enjoyed it.
You enjoyed a Christmas song, Jace?
Jace.
What?
Well, it's heavy metal. It's heavy metal, so you've got to love it, you know what I mean?
Jace enjoyed a Christmas tune. I'm
That's
just
the
about to
only
drop
song. A metal moose will play until Christmas.
Now,
I
what?
will burn you, boss. I'm telling you.
What? I'm not. Look, I'm not the one having a sign up on her
I
background.
haven't finished yet.
No, you continue, buddy.
Her cards, face cards are marked already. Face cards are marked already. I'm coming for you, Faye. I'm not. I love you, really. Anyway, moving on to number
I'd
7.
wear a Christmas hat if you
So-
do find me. You do know this.
So another top quality Texan thrash metal band, well actually they're death metal, are about to release their new EP as well, Unholy Desecration. Now, I love this band. Everything they've produced so far in the last 5 years or so has been absolutely phenomenal. Now this EP is kind of special to the band because one of their ex-members sadly passed away, so this album's a tribute to their that member. Already, this is a House of Pain exclusive. I will be playing their music as of next week and the first show to do so. and I'm really looking forward to it. If you like your brutal black and death metal, you're gonna love it.
What an honor is that,
Oh,
Jace,
yeah.
to be able to play their music.
Tasty.
How, sorry, I was just saying, what an honor, Jace.
It's a big honor for me. It's for me a big honor that the fact that they're allowing the music first. As I do that, the situation, which is another top Texan band, they give me exclusives because apparently they love me. I don't know why. I have no idea why.
I can give them
I've got face radio, though. We all know that.
I could give them 12 reasons why.
He's gonna kill you guys.
I love you.
You know, don't you?
I love you. I love you. Yeah, me too.
I love you too, boss.
All right, so keep on with your list. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just wanted. I just thought.
You're my little spoon, aren't you?
I just thought that was what a cool honor that was for that band to give you exclusive play of the song first. That's really cool, man. I didn't mean to interrupt you though. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm honoured to have that opportunity as well. For me, it's a special way. Anyway, moving on. I've got a couple more top quality bands that are releasing music. So we're actually going over to Australia now. Now, there's an Australian band called On My Command, and they are in the vein of new wave of traditional British heavy metal. Now, the band released their last album 3 years ago. It's been 3 years. However, they're just about to release their new album, Prey. And off that, they've just released their second single, which I'll be playing next week, which is Return to the Stars. So if you're a fan of bands such as Judas Priest, Saxon, you're going to love On My Command.
Oh.
And they're Australian. And Australia are kicking out some top quality bands at the minute.
They really are.
And then staying in Australia. Yeah, they are. Yeah, exactly, Christopher Batalina. You know it, brother. Another band, if you like your surf punk in the vein of Nada Surf, Three Doors, Three Colours Red, you're going to love this other band as well, which I'll be playing next week, which are surf punk rockers, Tokyo Beef. Now, Tokyo Beef are about to release their next album. However, what they're doing for the next every month or every couple of weeks, they're going to be dropping a new single up until the release.
Oh,
and
nice.
having listened to the first single, Poor Boy, yeah. Now, if you like your surf punk, basically their music makes me want to run around in circles and kick the crap out of all my walls. It just makes me happy. It's just that happy kind of music. And lastly, purely because one, the name made me chuckle to mouth. However, Shotgun Facelift. Just breathe that in. Just breathe that in.
Yeah, just breathe that in.
Facelift. They've just released their new single, $5 Bastard, and it's off their up-and-coming album, Dakota Blood Stampede, which is due for release on December the 17th. Now, if you're a fan of bands such as Pantera or your groove metal era kind of music, you will love Shotgun Facelift. What they actually bring to the party is, well, second to none. It's enjoyable. It's got that rhythmic beat. The vocals are amazing, and well, the band are just absolutely brilliant. The most exciting thing for me is that I'm going to be playing One Christmas to Christmas, and that's from the boss. We're interviewing the Sanctuary next Wednesday. And
yes.
The House of Pain's top 10. Well, the Heavy Metal Pirates top 10 anyway.
That is what Jace says. That is the Pirates' hidden treasures right there, guys. Look at there.
House of Pain. Thank you, Jace.
You're going to have one.
Yeah, I forgot what this segment's called.
It's I forgot a couple of times too. I called it Christmas. I called it Christmas gems. Jace's Christmas gems.
It's something to do with pirates. That's all I know.
But yeah, that was fun. That was good. That was a lot of those. You're gonna have a hell of a fucking show next week, man.
Oh, it's going to be tasty. So if you haven't listened to my show before, you need to get your ears around it. Not only do I play the normal mainstream music that you would likely to hear on normal stations, I play a couple of oldies and goldies. It's a roller coaster of emotion. For those that listened to me before, you know what I'm playing. And then hour 2, specifically just for the new breed underground ups that are kicking ass right now on the scene. And I focus more on them than the normal stuff because their music, well, it's second to none. And we all know the underground scene doesn't get the love that it deserves. Secondly, what they're producing is second to none. And if we don't get new music, the music scene will just stack and we'll just hear the same old crap over and over again. These bands are kicking it right now.
I love your shows, man. They're fun to listen to. We spent what 3 hours? Well, to be fair, I probably spent about 2.5 hours. I did get distracted for a little bit. I had other things I had to go do at the house, but the shows are always good. Last night's show though, that was a banger.
That really was.
I mean,
enjoyed it.
he was playing tunes like Aerosmith, and he was hearing some
Yeah.
Rat, and then you go the whole way to the other end of the spectrum to something really hard and brutal. I'm like, man, what a great show! You don't get bored listening to the. You're not going to hear the same type of song or band 3 times in a row on his show.
Mm-mm. No, that was great. I enjoyed it.
Definitely not.
Mm.
You know, we get 5 hours a week with Jace. He's got the House of Pain on Tuesdays, and then he has Metal Moose Radio on Fridays. Jace is a busy man. I'm glad I got you on. I know this was a bit of a challenge for you, buddy, and I do appreciate you saying, you know what, I'm owning my shit and I'm coming on here with you, Sid. I appreciate it.
It's nice having you on here, Jace.
It really is.
Even though we tease and laugh and joke, but that's
Thank
what
you. However, I'm still not happy with you, Faye.
Give her shit back, Jace.
So what else we got going on in the world? So like, have you guys heard of,
Pirate.
have you guys heard the news about that young lady that pissed all over one of the fans at a concert?
I heard about that. I don't know who it was. I have not
what
delved
happened?
that deep into it,
Yeah.
but
Let me show you what she has real quick.
It's quite big at the minute.
How have I not heard about this?
I gotta let me share a screen real quick, and I'll show you the picture of the young lady, and I'm gonna ask the question after we do this.
Wow.
Okay, so this is the young lady right here. The name of the band is Brass Against. So they officially released a statement on the front woman peeing on a willing fan on stage at Welcome to Rockville. Now,
and they have now.
what are your
Sorry.
thoughts? What are your thoughts
They have
about
now.
Go on.
I'm sorry. They have now officially posted a sign at the stage: "No pissing on the fans," and it's
I'm a
it's
bit
a
of
photo
6 and
image
2
of it. Yeah.
I mean, it's good
Yeah,
publicity.
sorry, boss. I mean,
You're fine, Jace. I got you.
true fact there. Yeah.
Would you guys allow?
There's my boy Kev. Love you, Kev.
Would you
I
guys?
mean,
Alex
allow?
tries peeing on me on the gig. No, it can go.
For fuck's sakes, it's not an R. Kelly video, okay?
But wait a second. How is this any different from back in the 80s where they did all that extreme shit back then? I mean, we're talking about bands in the 80s like Wasp would take raw bloody meat and throw it out into the fans. I mean, so this guy
Well, you
hopped
got a
on stage and
I mean,
It's changed though, hasn't it? And you've got
personally for me,
a
boss,
whole new generation of people out there now.
You were going to have people
I mean-
crying.
it's a claim to fame, isn't it? I got peed on by the lead singer on stage.
I mean,
What a claim to fame.
I mean,
I still want that Alex peel thing.
Just think of the publicity that
And
she
who
has
doesn't like a
gotten.
golden shower every now and
exactly,
then?
yeah.
I mean, so
Yeah.
this guy gets up on the stage. She's we could have probably showed the video, but I'm not going to. We're actually pulling our britches down and actually pissing all over this guy because it gave me an option to watch the video. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't show that. But yeah, so the dude was
I kind
a
of need to see
willing
it.
participant. He got up on stage. She's she was on the microphone. She says, "Look, I gotta pee. I gotta pee. You, sir, would you like to be peed on?" This guy was like, "Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Well, hey, there's that. He was willing and
Pick me,
able.
pick
so-
me, pick me, pick me." And the dude hopped up on the stage, laid flat on his back, let the girl pull her britches down, and let her take a good fucking healthy piss on her, on him.
Well, I mean, cheers. He wanted it. He got what he wanted.
I mean, what's wrong with that?
I mean, what would you do it, Jace? Would you let a famous female singer just squat down and take a big nice leak on your face?
You probably would. See? That's a yes.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, if she paid me, I might even let her take a shit on my chest as well.
That needs absolutely.
I just don't get why is everyone making such a big deal about it? I mean, it was obvious in the home video that was taken that this dude was like he was jumping up and down like a kid in school trying to get the teacher's attention. Ooh, 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 pick me, pick me. I mean,
Well, he got what he wanted. They should get off his ass.
Sorry, boss.
Go on, Jace.
DJ Pennell made a valid point as well. If you go back a couple of to I think DJ Pennell, he made a very, very valid point as well. Back in the 80s, there was a couple of.
I mean, didn't like Marilyn Manson and Ozzy Osbourne piss on their audience?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so like that.
Yep. Rammstein have done the same.
Wow.
I mean, that was okay back then.
Well, this is the first time me getting the whole story on it. I mean, if he's ready, willing, and able, and he volunteered, to each their own. Get off his ass.
I mean, I've got no
in
issue
the
with
whole
it.
kind of music scene, it's actually that bad, like considering like what they used to do and stuff. But I think these days it's not done, is it? It's sort of it's not done that sort of thing anymore. And plus, yeah, I think it's bloody good publicity though. So good on
Hey, there's shock rock for you.
Like he fist bumped afterwards. Yeah, she pissed all over me. And I mean, it over his face. Yeah.
Just fulfilled his fantasy.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, it's no different, really. Yeah, well, I mean, there's no different, really. How many times have you been at a gig and you've seen bottles of piss fly past your head?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, the chick's got balls. You've been pulling her pants down and taking a piss anyway, I guess.
Right.
I mean, the lead singer pissing.
I mean, she doesn't get stage fright, literally, does she? So...
Kudos to her. If you could take a piss in front of thousands of people.
Right.
You must have really been desperate.
I was fucking rolling when I seen that sign.
I was pissing every one of you. Could you imagine her just saying, "All right, guys, I got to pee," and she just pulls her pants down to her ankles and spreads her legs out,
Raise it.
Kick, thrust, or push her pelvic thrust out, and just starts spraying everybody on the front row. Take that, you fuckers! Yeah.
Take that, R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Free R. Kelly. So do we remember that guy, the guitar player Richie Faulkner that plays guitar for Judas Priest? Remember, what was it, last month or a couple months ago? He was playing in a concert and he ended up having some sort of heart condition. Well, he's back out of the hospital now. He's playing guitar every day and he's doing really, really well in recovery. Well, congratulations to him. That was a huge thing. He was playing live, on the show with Judas Priest, and
big time.
He had like a heart attack or something like that, I think, on stage as he was playing, and they just got him to the hospital just in time, and it could have killed him.
Wow. Well, that's dedication.
Well,
Wow.
I'm personally glad because I've got a ticket for next year.
Yeah. We lost Jace again.
So I'm certainly happy that Richie's back and yeah, we lost me again.
Hey, you're back though.
There he is. Need front row seats.
Oh, I'm back now. There we go. Happy days. Apologies, ladies and gents. Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm happy that Richie's back out because I've got tickets next year to see Judas Priest. Hopefully, Ozzy's also better because Ozzy's touring next year and Judas Priest are also supporting Ozzy. So I'm really excited.
That's going to be one hell of a fucking show right there with having Judas Priest and Ozzy touring. Wasn't Judas Priest and Iron Maiden, right?
Oh. Yeah, that was COVID. Yeah.
I thought there were. I thought I've heard talks about Judas Priest.
I know they were
doing a show together. I could be wrong though. Most likely, I am. Could you imagine going?
I mean, I know they're on the. Yeah, I mean, I know they were on the. Sorry.
He's like, damn it, man. Damn it, man. So could you imagine going to a concert and having somebody throw Michael Jackson's jizz onto the crowd? Could you?
Hang on, Dave. Hang on. They had him do it on the crowd, or they just had some anyway randomly and threw it.
Apparently they had some and threw it onto the crowd. I want to meet the guy who collected those specimens. I'm gonna ask him why. Why did you collect Michael Jackson's semen?
Now I know. My man Kev McCarty wants front row seats to any of this because he's a dirty pervert, and I'm kind of with him. So we'll go together, Kev.
Who remembers the band? Who remembers those good old '90s grunge days? Who remembers them? Who remember those bands back then? Right? Remember bands like Pearl Jam and Soundgarden and Alice in Chains? Do you guys remember Offspring?
Yeah.
Today marks 23 years ago.
Offspring.
The album Americana was released 23 years ago. Americana was their second album that they came out with.
For me,
that made me feel really old when I see that.
Americana was a pants album. However, Americana for me was a pants album. However, Smash was the epitome of punk at that point in time. Now, their song Self Esteem was second to none. I remember when that came on MTV. Absolutely amazing. I mean, the opening riff, you're like, yeah, I'm sold. This is me. Self Esteem, brilliant track. And then their first two albums before that, well, that was the epitome of punk at that point in time. However, Americana, yeah, not really a fan, personally. So you might as well take that bit of news out of this because it's a pants album, in my opinion. True fact.
True facts. So you guys know what Opeth is, right?
I was just fixing to bring that up. Get out of my head, Sid.
They lost their drummer, Martin Axelrod.
Yep.
That happened today.
Stepping in for him, though.
That was yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm. They've already got someone stepping in for him, though. Sammy Karpinen, filling in for the rest of the tour.
So one of our favorite bands from the 80s, 90s, and today, one of the bands I love so very much, Megadeth. We all know who Megadeth is. We all know who David, the old bass player, is. He just recently went through a whole big scandal. He went through a whole big scandal with him jacking off on camera, on his video, on his phone, and it leaked out, and this and that, and he got kicked out of the band. Little cool fact.
Wait. Did you just say he got kicked out of the band for jacking off?
And well, to be fair, he was jerking off to like a 19-year-old girl on the other end. Apparently she took screenshots of him holding the phone, him beating the meat, and so she used these photos against him, and he ended up ultimately getting kicked out of the band. Is what ended up happening.
I'm confused. Isn't 19 considered of age? How did that happen?
Trust me when I said it too. I couldn't believe it.
It's because he's married as well.
Oh, okay. I'm catching up, guys. There you go. Okay.
And obviously, Dave Mustaine doesn't like that kind of.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And it was a tough pill to swallow. You know what I mean? Because he was kind of like a cornerstone of Megadeth. He's probably been one of the longest running members of the band. But we remember Mike Menza. Is that his name? Menza? The drummer for Megadeth. He played in like Countdown of Extinction, Euthanasia. Well, him and Dave got together not too long ago. But him and Dave got together and they did some like Mick sent Dave some recordings of him playing some drums. And this is right before Mick died. And so Mick asked Dave, would you put something together with these drum tracks after I pass away? Will you take these tracks and create something with it? So Dave created some music. So there was a really cool idea that he did that. He took these old tracks from Mick, created these all new songs, bass tracks, got guitar players in, singers in. You guys could check it out. It's really cool. Really cool shit.
Definitely worth checking into.
We all know that Korn
The question
released.
is, who's better, Megadeth
Speaking of Megadeth,
It sounds it.
all right. So anybody else got any more news outside of what Jace's hidden treasures? We did a little bit of mainstream news. We got some underground news. We talked about a little bit about everything tonight, I believe, right?
I've got a few things if we have time.
Go right ahead.
Okay, so Nonpoint has a new release out. I don't know if you know them or have heard their new release. They did a remake of Prince's When Doves Cry. It is a hell of a track. Yeah, if you haven't heard it, check it out. Another one is Korn. They just released a new single and are coming out with a new album. The new single from them is called, um, sorry, Start the Healing. I couldn't read my own chicken scratch for a moment. And then Ashba, formerly known as DJ Ashba, that played with Guns N' Roses, he has came out last year with a Christmas album, and he's got a new release out called Bella Ciao. So
I love Ashba.
I do too. He's brilliant.
I love what he does. I like what he did with Guns N' Roses, but I really love what he's done with 6 a.m. I think Nikki Sixx and Michael Anthony and him are just in a fantastic mix of. I love what he does.
They have a new release as well. Yeah, he has a
6
new
a.m.?
release with 6 a.m. and he has his own new solo release. So yeah, check it out.
And that's news. That's Dawn's news. Look at there. Should I call you Southern? What should I call you? The Southern what?
Southern Flame, baby. Southern Flame.
The Southern Flame. Well, we're gonna have nicknames then, right? Is that what we're doing? We're gonna have nicknames.
You can call me
You
Dawn.
haven't given me one yet. I'm waiting one day for my name to change in the chat. It hasn't happened yet.
To be fair, sometimes you have to call
I've
somebody.
got one for you, Faye.
What is
I don't want you to give me one.
Jace? What is my nickname, buddy?
You're Dino.
You're Sid the dinosaur.
It depends. Yeah.
It depends.
The boss has got many. I mean, he goes by Little Spoon because we all know that he's my
I know
subservient.
that one, yeah.
Oh, the little spoon.
No, what's my name, boss? Let's get it right.
Well, you better put a ring on it. This was a great show, guys. I think this was fun tonight. Another fun show. We got to hear about some underground bands and shit. I enjoyed Jace, your Pirates Hidden Gems segment. We got a lot of cover tonight, I think, didn't we, guys?
Ooh, and
Uh-oh.
shout out to my husband.
That's right.
11 years today. Happy anniversary, Turtle.
What's his name? Turtle.
Turtle. Like, yeah.
Happy anniversary, Turtle.
11 years. I don't know how the hell he's put up with me that long.
Happy
That's
anniversary,
amazing.
Joe.
Well done.
Thank you.
Happy anniversary. 11 years.
Mm-hmm.
Bravo to you.
Thank
Bravo
you.
to you.
Thank you.
I mean,
Bravo to him. He's a trooper. I don't know how he's put up with me that
let
long.
me see if I can find like a happy video for you. Let me see if I can find something.
Sid.
Oh,
I'll scroll a lot, so
Do a
it
nice little
might be
shout
a
out to my
while.
brother from another mother, Kev.
oh man. Well, it's
I ain't scared. Just bring it.
you know what's going to happen on anniversary, right? You know what happens usually anniversary nights, right?
Oh yeah.
About to beat my meat. About to beat my meat. About to beat my meat.
Yeah,
Like it's
yeah.
SpongeBob.
That's gonna feel it.
Oh, that's epic.
So this was a fun show, guys. Thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. I think we've covered all the news. Be sure to tune in tomorrow here on Inner Demon. You see it right here pinned on the screen, innerdemonmedia.com. I'll have my show, Delinquents Ball. Delinquents Ball will be tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it'd be like 9 p.m. for you folks across the pond, you non-Americans, you non-American vegetarian, Christmas-loving fools over there.
And then at 10:30 tomorrow night, you've got
Colonials.
What'd you say at 10:30 tomorrow night? What? Faye?
the show with you and Drew tomorrow night.
And then at 5:30, me and Drew's we're tag teaming again. We're doing dual readings again. That's gonna be fun. I enjoyed doing them last time with Drew.
I'm in on that one again. Apparently, I got told earlier.
See, you get told a lot of things. See, I'm just now finding out myself. And then we got Friday? We got another Metal Moose Radio coming at you guys at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Inner Demon Media as well. And then, as I'm ending tonight's show, we have also Talking with Demons. We're going to have the fantastic, very talented Annabelle, the lead singer from the band, is going to be on with us. We're going to be doing the quiz, the Bob Bones quiz. I tell you, it's such a hard thing for me to fucking do these shows with Bob. I love the quiz. I fucking love what it does. I love how fun it is. But sometimes having to answer these questions when your contestant's a female, like the whole how much weight can a vagina hold up? It's like, how do you answer that when you're how do you answer that?
Do your research, Sid. You'll figure it out.
You gotta, like, your opponent's another female, and you're like, what is she going to say? I mean, how much can she lift with her vagina?
Well, I'm not sure if I'm speaking for every female here, but I personally have never tried lifting anything.
So you kind of like lingering around the question. You kind of dancing around, hoping that the female answers first with her educated guess. Well, I can lift 40 pounds with my vagina. Then you can just kind of work from there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So it's hard to have these shows when you got to answer questions like that.
Well, test drive it. Throw it back at him. How much weight can a man lift with his penis?
I was just going to say that, yeah.
or go vice versa. Like last week with Bob, it was how many piercings did a man had on his penis? Wasn't it like 200 and some odd fucking piercings on his penis?
I wonder how painful that is.
Yeah.
So we got that Friday, Talking with Demons, and then tonight, and then Saturday night to end the weekend off, we have another Into the Fire with one of my favorite bands. I've been fans of these way before Inner Demon Media. I used to do a thing called Heathen TV, and I met this band through that little journey that I had in my life, and they're kind of like glam horror rock. That's kind of how they categorize themselves. But they are really, really fun to listen to. So that being said, I'm going to play a video to close us out tonight. This is the band called Phantom High. They will be this Saturday's guest. And until tomorrow, guys, you guys be safe, be kind, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.
risk it, it's just too fucked up in the world to stay. But I can't die when I'm bleeding out, cause the bitch in the mirror's reviving me. Die.